Seattle for a long time, up on the Pacific Northwest, and a friend of mine that I'd worked with previously was working at KFI, and they had an opening for a reporter, so KFI called me early 2004 and set up an interview, and the rest is history. I've been there for 12 and a half years now. What makes KFI unique specifically is that it encourages, especially in the news department, it encourages a lot of personality. I think one of the things that is missing from a lot of newscasts and news in general these days is that we don't get to understand or really delve into the personalities of the people who are delivering the information. And with KFI, it's highly encouraged for you to give not only your perspective on things, but a little bit more about your personality and let that come through in some of the stories that we do. 2 words for the most difficult thing about my job. Shannon Farren. No, I would say the most difficult part about my job is the amount of information that's available to us in terms of what it is that we can do. We only have a 4-hour show, and I know that a lot of people think, how could you possibly speak for 4 hours? If you do even a minuscule amount of research into these topics and the stories that are making headlines every day, 4 hours would be very easy to do for anybody, even if they're not in practice. Favorite musician of all time, I would have to say, is Otis Redding. I own just about every recording that Otis Redding has ever done, or I should say, ever did. Favorite movie of all time, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and then that would be my top movie, and then there's I don't know, any number of them that could be interchangeable between the Jason Bourne movies to Star Wars to any of those. So I think I look like anybody. I have also heard Matt Damon, which is a little bit more flattering than Jeff Daniels, but hey, whatever, I'll take it all. Fine with it. I would say that 14-year-old me had a crush on Whitney Houston because of her I Want to Dance with Somebody video. If you can watch that as a 14-year-old boy and not have a crush on that woman, you're numb from the neck down.
Solar Max Technology. We're going to give you a quick tour, well, not so quick, but we're going to give you a tour of the facility here in Riverside and give you an opportunity to see how things are made and how it is that they can somehow figure out to put solar panels on your house for $99 a month.
Lobby of our building. Of Solar Max Technology.
It is
a couple of things that will make it come to life.